Civis Pacem.
Hello, welcome back to another revision. This one is called Berlin City Shuffle, and it is because of the ending. And I would say let's jump straight up into the board view.
Of course, my friend.
Again, very the same position
As every year.
and we begin
Mr.
with
Winterbottom.
we begin with some flank stuff.
Mm.
And this is one of our older games, so I'm doing this Hasteros thing. And you classically combine back.
Mm.
Looking at it from today's perspective, I don't know if suffocating your pieces is that good, because they can only combine on these three fields, these Hastedii.
But in one of our latest games, I did quite the same. From here, I went to the center and had some ideas here. I just wanted to make something different. But, well, yeah, it's right. Suffocating is not the best idea.
And I did this asymmetric Hastedii building, I think, and you developed with an Equus. So very strong. Currently biting into granite because
It's
we
pure
have a
granite
very low
because
defense spot. And I chose to develop more pieces. So you see, it's all the same ideas: build bigger stuff and kind of poke at the opponent's position. So
oh well. What is let's switch to animated moves.
yeah, sorry.
It's-
Now they move.
yeah. Yes. So stepping
So
ahead. Super
now,
Mario.
yeah, and you do this bring and
And symmetrical stuff, I'm attacking here. You have to withdraw or change something, and then I can maybe.
and I tried to build an Equus.
Especially pressuring this guy here. This is the normal setup. If those two weren't here because you already went for an attack, then he's completely lost. This is
very useful
very
pattern.
common. Yeah.
You should implement it in your games, and
Ha!
the
symmetry.
we told about this.
Yeah.
And I probably did something. Yeah, I went into the middle just to secure some space.
Yeah.
If you can grab some space, will probably be good. And what I
Wait.
tried.
Maybe we show what this move does. Well, yes.
Double attack.
Nice round attacking circle, and so I'm pressuring some units here and starting some trouble.
So, and I try to prevent losing material by stepping in front. I still am guarding, but now you can take me here. So
I
that's
could take, or I could
and you
improve.
try to threaten me here.
Yeah, building some kind of a fork.
So the ballista has its line of sight on these three pieces.
Yeah.
You see, this one is defended with equal value. Oh, I should. This guy is defended with less power, so that would be bad, and this is defended with more. But they are defending each other, so they can't move.
And
And
especially this is very important. You have to keep this line blocked, please keep it that, because the same thing we mentioned before when you are attacking with the Equus here, the Sagittarius, it's quite the same here, but in this case that would be very bad news because the ballista would take here, or even take, no, Emperor is forbidden for a ballista, but then 6 units appear here directly in your neighborhood. You can just retake with 2. This would result in an Equus, and the Equus would kill your Tribune. So it is virtually undefended. Hell would unleash if you wouldn't keep this line shut.
yes, and this could be very bad if this opened up, you go here, the enemy runs, and you can kill it instantly. So
It's
for
instant
that
next.
reason,
It's instant
I
next. If you are here, it's instant next. Maybe we can show how this would become a next at
we
the end,
will
but
do this
we proceed
here.
with the game.
Anyways, so I blocked this. I
Mhm.
blocked the ballista's path to my Hestetus. I attacked the ballista, and I blocked its path here, and this is just defended by 4.
Yeah,
And
foam
so
spray.
and the ballista went here. It's attacked by the same amount as it was
I
high.
mean,
So
this is already kind of inconvenient because a lot of pieces directly. I mean, you were already crossing the middle line, the middle border. So yeah, you're grabbing some space, and it's well, not temporarily,
and you
seems to be
try
forever.
to reroute a little bit and bring your pieces in a position
That's a
where
nice
they
here,
would
here, zigzagging.
where they would pressure my whole defense mechanism for my Tribune behind this wall, and you will see me expanding this wall so that it will really take a lot of space. The the downside with a wall like this is that you need stuff to build it with, and the bigger the wall, the pricier it is, and you may not have enough attacking power or defending power if your wall is too big. So,
Mm.
um, and I try to kick you out. It's defended here, and you went back. Very, very simple. So,
Yeah, keeping the pressure, but
and I
and you
just
shut
I
the
did not
door.
want for exactly that reason. So now there's no pressure, and
And
that
the
was my goal.
Equus at the edge here seems to be a complete idiot.
Yes, and you went forward, and I
I
just
wanted to free it.
defended.
Yeah, I wanted to free him. Free Willy.
Yes, you will see me just using concrete to stick it all together
Yeah.
so that you can't break through. For example, here
This is
I will.
normally a very solid wall because you have your weak units in front and the little stronger units behind to defend them. So what can I do? I will always lose material if I'm jumping right in here or crashing in.
Yes,
So I'm
if
stuck.
you only have Survey, however, that can be like a rose bush. It's stinging you, but if you only have Survey on the
Yeah,
board, you can just brutally get through. You might lose stuff, but if
that's more
everything,
kind of a barbed wire
yeah,
running
and
into and
like imagine everything of my army would be here. You could
Hmm.
just crash through my line, and then my whole army here would be gone, and so you could just easily kill me. So it's very dangerous to only have small units.
Yeah.
And Yeah,
I
I
don't know. I
just
was blocking this foam carpet, decreasing, laying on
I
me.
could have maybe walked forward.
Uh,
And my idea here is that I will just reinforce so that you will never get back into the game.
Another shovel of concrete.
Yes, and you tried to get some counter replay.
Yeah.
Maybe you will get here in the future, or you will maybe combine. You've
Mm.
also a lot of pressure here now that you attack, and maybe this could be a good move. And for that reason, I defend.
This is disgusting. Can't you
Yeah,
play on your side?
but every time I consolidate more, you know, I kind of lose my attacking power. So that really has to work, or otherwise you will move around it, and then I don't have any more stuff left to defend myself.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nice Guy, Wise Guy,
Yeah.
whatever.
By the way, you would think I could take this, but if I were to,
Hmm.
the Sagittarius would take this and it's not defended.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
a
will
nice
win.
tactic maybe for you out there.
Yes.
You should definitely try it in your game.
Yeah, that's the common theme for this video, it seems. You know, just
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
is building here. So let's maybe highlight this.
Uh,
Boop. Oh, no.
your whole army almost is rolling down the board, and it is uh,
So
very
you
well
see, I have
conducted.
my majority is here and your majority is here of
Mm.
attacking power. And what I tried is I tried to
And these
maybe
guys
break.
here are going AWOL.
Yeah,
Hey, where are you going, soldier? Step back!
yeah. So would you maybe explain your attacking ideas?
I don't know. Are there any ideas in this? Maybe going here in the future, but this spot is still defended because the Sagittarius is maleficent. He's guarding the back ranks, accompanied by this Hastedas, and he's grabbing a lot of space in front. So he's, yeah,
Yeah. So, but you kind of are squeezing me in here, right?
yeah, you
If
have, yeah, it's better to block me out because this seems to be very inconvenient if I'm getting this close, and maybe for the future you want to use your Sagittarius here and jump another step forward, and at the moment you nearly can't.
so, you build a another Equus,
As you mentioned before, your majority is on this side, and maybe it's a good idea to swivel a little around.
and look whose path opened up
Hmm.
through your combination.
Yes.
So maybe in the future we will see this bliss arrive here. And I really thought this was like something like this would be inconvenient, so I kind of defended against that.
Hmm.
And let's see.
If it were to
So,
happen, it would have been very uncongenial. Yeah, this
yeah.
guy is not defended at the moment, so you have to do something about it.
uh,
And you did, and re-attacking.
yes,
Maybe we
I'm.
stop a little.
Def-
It's too fast sometimes.
yeah. Sorry. Um.
No, the step is okay. But okay,
This
attacking here.
is attacking both of these pieces if this moves.
Mhm.
So I moved it, defended
Yeah,
backwards, and
here.
attacked.
and attacking the front. Yeah. This is
So
what the Sagittarius likes to do.
yeah,
And this is,
uh,
I don't know why I did this. Maybe I thought, hey,
yeah.
one servus already arrived in the neighborhood, and maybe in the future some guys join in, and then it can become very unpleasant for you.
Well, they can serve you well, so
Yeah,
um,
Servi.
yeah. And you tried to open up here the path,
Mhm.
so it was blocked,
And you still
and
cannot
now it
take.
opened.
Yeah? So you did
Yeah,
not
that's
nothing
right.
about this.
And I went forward because my logic was that I have to do something because I saw this incoming. And I tried to get a little bit of play here.
And I cannot take at the moment because the Hastados here would take two, but maybe I could retake, but then retake, and
Yeah, very messy.
I didn't calculate all that through.
Yeah,
So these two
very.
protect each other. So I'm pressuring here, and if you take, I take, and I get this very valuable diagonal.
Yes, and very simple. Just an exchange. Maybe
Yeah,
a little bit for preferable for you because you now are strong here. I know. And
yeah.
I defended against your threats. And at the moment, it really seems as though I could maybe come in over here.
We
And
should maybe say something about when the Equus would arrive here, it is defended by 1 and 2, so 3. And if you would take 3, hey, there would
you,
be a servus, and the servus would kill the tribune. But no, you are not obliged to take everything in charge. You could decide, hey, I'm just taking with the Hestatus, so I'm just taking 2 pieces. And the remaining Hestatus would not attack the tribune. So, and afterwards, you could tidy them up,
so
just
that's
gobble
important,
them.
yeah. And you finally decided to move in with your ballista, and I blocked it.
What I'm seeing here is another symmetry. Ah, okay. I was dancing around, trying to find a way in,
And I have to now do something about these fields.
like a rat
And I
sniffing.
thought I had to destroy my symmetry here. So,
Mhm.
and
But yeah, you reinforced this one here.
yes, and what did you do? Yeah, you attacked this. You're threatening to take with him. So that's something I have to look out for. And you're threatening to take this with your ballista.
Yeah, it's kind of a fork now.
And what I did is I did something to prevent against this threat.
Because you
And
maybe didn't notice.
yes, I did not
Mm,
notice. And you can take here because it's defended by 6.
6, and it's much more important.
Yeah, so you went for the goods and I went in because I thought,
1 moment, I have to zoom a little back because now you see what this guy is doing. He seems to be not a nasty one, but he is. He's vicious.
yeah,
Maybe could
he's
you?
trying
Maybe
to
I would like
constrain
to.
the Tribune's movement. And he
I'm.
does quite good job at this. I mean,
I cannot go away and I cannot combine away, so I'm completely stuck at the moment.
and my plan was maybe, I don't see a good. Maybe this, like you go here, boop. You go here, boop. Or no, and you
Yeah,
attack the
well,
tribune, and it's deadly. So
yeah,
that was my plan. It's defended right
Sagittarius
now.
here or Sagittarius here.
Yeah, somewhere.
It's symmetrical. Attacking
Yeah,
from somewhere.
I try to go somewhere I can just
Or
attack
maybe
you.
an Equus here. I don't know.
Yeah, so but you obviously had something in mind.
Yeah, but now I'm in charge.
Yes, so I gave away initiative, and you kind of took over the game.
Yeah.
The important thing is, now that I'm not here anymore, next sequences will be harder because you have to defend backwards,
Mm.
and that's not as easy to do usually.
And most of your Savvy are not that capable in the attack because they are attacking ahead, not
Yeah.
backwards.
And now I made a mistake, and you're welcome to find it. The ballista is attacked with a power of 5, and you know there's the threat of instantly winning here. So maybe try to figure this out. We will move our hands away, maybe, and we'll give you like 5 seconds. Should
Mm.
we? So
Yeah.
5, 4.
I'm swiveling the camera a little around so that everyone sees the situation from every perspective. Um, yeah, maybe
And I
you've
think,
already found it. We will discover the solution at the end, I would say,
yeah, and
because the game
you,
proceeded in another way.
yeah, so he made another move, just encroaching. That's also good. Maybe
It's
maybe
not.
it's not because after
It
my
was
take,
protected.
yeah, we did not we couldn't come up with a plan here.
And by the way, your lamp is, or again,
Oh,
very bright.
sorry.
Uh,
Yeah, when
Outside it's getting dark, and then the lamp. Wow!
wait a sec, like this?
No, you could decrease it a little.
Yeah, then I would give me a sec.
Ah, okay. Bam. Ah,
Yes. Sorry
that's
for
much
the.
better. Yeah. Okay.
So, anyways, sorry for this
Oh,
inconvenience. Um, anyways,
that's
uh,
life.
if I were to take here, then it's very difficult, and we could not seem to come up with a winning strategy.
Yeah. Even
But
if this Equus would join in, the Tribune seems to just walk out into the garden and is safe behind his complete army.
but there still is maybe some attack, and
Yeah.
I did not see that I could do this, or at least I didn't do it. And
You saw
move
something.
to the edge. Oh,
Yeah.
that could be
And
bad
we
news.
said it before, these fields are blocked, and now I'm under attack. And now
So
what?
now the opponent is under pressure because psychologically you are like, I have a win here. I just have to defend this for like a second or two,
Yeah.
and I can just quickly do something, and then I will win. And so the opponent is not very careful and sensitive for threats. And I think that's what happened here because you absolutely blundered.
I don't know. I think I wanted to open an escape field for my Tribune. And
Yeah,
but what I really did was there comes this
that
guy
would
with a
bomb.
club in his hand, steps into the bank and says, "Hey, this is a bank robbery." And the watchman at the door says, "Hey, pal." Put down your club. Here's a gun.
Yes.
Because what follows is
Boop.
what I'm
Intro.
always ignoring, Impero. Impero means that the source field where my Sagittarius was jumping from is now in
Covered.
reverse covered by the same Sagittarius, but now it changed temporarily sides.
And
And this is
now,
bad, right?
yes, and now you had to do
Yeah, I'm under
forcefully,
attack and everything is blocked.
and you had to forcefully do now what you should have done before, which
No,
is
yeah, it's a little late.
yeah, but
With a
you
gun and a chainsaw and a knife and everything, and the tank and an aircraft carrier and everything is in front of my door.
and the thing is, when you have an Impero, the upper unit is when the upper unit attacks the Tribune, it's way weaker because the upper unit could change.
Mhm.
The captured unit can't change. It will stay there or it will be liberated.
Yeah,
So
just the sentinels have to be enough.
so the thing is that I now could jump here. And now this is not enough anymore because if you take two, you die. And
Yeah,
very
we should be more precise maybe at this point, because what does it mean? Impero is you have to have at least the half amount of your captured units. So if you are capturing 2 units, you need at least 1 sentinel. If you are capturing 3 or 4 units, then you have to use at least 2 soldiers to keep an eye out. So
yes.
in this case, you need two, so a status above to keep control of the Sagittarius below. And in this case, if you take two, there remain two, and it's
Ah.
sufficient.
Yes. By the way, interesting pattern we discovered it when we looked over it. Uh, we are attacking currently with our Equus. If
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
would not have been here, these two fields.
The Equus is attacking here, and the Sagittarius defending here.
The
Then I'm
game
going for the
proceeds like
block.
this, and I jumped here.
Now the Sagittarius is attacking the Tribune, and the Equus is keeping control of this escape field.
So they
Very
kind of
nice. They are
they
switching roles.
yeah, and that was very nice, we thought.
Yeah, definitely.
So
So maybe let's repair the board at this point and
let's end the game.
end the
Boop.
game. And exactly what happened, and I died.
So
And now back to the solution of our riddle from before. What
yes.
could I
Wait.
have done? Oh, sorry.
Uh,
Too many cooks on the pot. Yeah, it's
so
not too
we are.
much.
Do
Not.
you want to? No,
Yeah,
this is
yes, I would like to, if I may. No, so this move was wrong, and the far better move would have
yes.
been to just split up in the proper way. And this
Very
is
unusual.
next. This is just next. We will show you in this time. Here, the Servus is keeping an eye out here. This Sagittarius is attacking the Tribune, and he is not under attack. So you cannot defend against this attack. You have to do something. You have to move. And finally, this guy is cutting off the last 2 fields needed to escape. So that would have been my win. It slipped from my grasp, as always.
Not
But
as
hey,
always.
I mean, you completely took everything here, and Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay.
I I thought like I were going to go down, and the only hope I had is for you to blunder something
And I did.
after I attacked you. But I had to attack you, and
Yeah,
so I thought, well, how could I attack you possibly? Well, an equus here would be sufficient, or anywhere in this line.
yeah,
But how do I get him here? Well, I could do this, and if you make the mistake of going somewhere like this, you open up this field, I can walk through.
yeah.
I thought this would be the only thing that could help me, and
You
it certainly did.
you
So,
took your chances. That's it. That's Tribun. And
yeah,
well,
psychological aspects. Yeah. So, are we at the
yeah, we're on the
yeah.
goodbye screen. Um, Thank you very much for your attention. Um, it's always the same, I'm saying, because it's very instructive and it's very entertaining, maybe. And well, this is Tribun, you know.
Yes, and don't forget that your opponents are not machines. At least at this moment right now, this is impossible.
Mm.
And so you can psychologically maybe fight against them because they feel anxiousness and fear.
Yeah,
And they can get bored or be lazy, and that's when they will make
but
mistakes.
they
And
should not while playing Tribun. And by the
yes,
way, you did not mention already. If you want to support us,
yes,
subscribe to our channel, ring the bell, give us a like, and maybe share it with your friends. Have fun, stay tuned, and see us soon.
und Tribun.